Clash Royale has over 100 cards, but to be fair, most of them are for NPCs. We all know that one guy, the guy who thinks he's good because he maxed out his credit card to buy a level 15 P.E.K.K.A. So today I'm ranking 40 cards based on their aura. The criteria is simple. First is, does it require skill? Second, does it look cool? And third, are you just spamming it at the bridge like a toddler with a sugar rush? If you play the first 10 cards on this list, you are in massive aura debt. And statistically speaking, you're definitely single. Let's begin. Number 40, Elite Barbarians. If you have these in your deck, seek help immediately. These two are the definition of negative aura. They run fast because they're running away from their problems. They make that grunt sound, the one that sounds like two cavemen fighting over a drumstick. It's the sound of depression. And trust me, I would know. You play a card costing 6 elixir, they get distracted by a single skeleton, and then they die. Playing E-Barbs is basically announcing to the world that you have 0 patience and 0 skill. You want the game to end in 30 seconds because your attention span can't handle a full match. Straight into the trash. Number 39, Mega Knight. Ah yes, the mid-ladder menace, the king of noobs. This guy thinks he has aura because he's big and wears armor, but he's actually just a fat guy who likes to jump. He's the ultimate crutch card. You don't know how to defend? Just drop him in. Bro has 2 giant balls for hands, and he still misses. He jumps around like a frog in a suit of armor. If your strategy is wait for them to cross the bridge and drop a big heavy man, you are a certified gooner. You probably eat cereal with a fork. Your aura level is at rock bottom. Hell, might even be below it. Number 38, Electro Giant. Look at this walking trash can. His entire mechanic is hit me and you hurt yourself. That's the most cowardly mechanic in gaming history. Paying others back who hurt him is this card's personality. He doesn't even attack until he reaches the tower. He just walks, letting the Tesla coil do all the work. He's like a zombie with a battery pack, but the moment he faces a real tank, he crumbles like a cookie. He relies on the opponent being stupid enough to swarm him. That is some massive aura debt. Number 37, Freeze. Oh no, I played bad. Let me just pause the game for 4 seconds. This is the panic button for bad players. There is nothing cool about freezing a tower because you couldn't break through with skill. It's literally admitting that you cannot beat the opponent in a fair fight. You gotta tie their shoelaces together to win. And if you miss your freeze, you look like the biggest clown on earth. Just spending 4 elixir to make the arena cold. Congratulations, it's a cheap trick, and tricks have no aura. Number 36, Barbarian Hut. Sim City gameplay. Imagine loading into a high-octane battle game and your move is to build a house and then sit there, watching little men run out that door. It costs 7 elixir. 7. For that price, it should spawn a P.E.K.K.A, but no. It spawns 2 dudes with swords who die to a fireball. It clogs up the lane. It makes the game boring for everyone involved. Pathetic. Speaking of things that are annoying and spawn garbage, Furnace. Number 36, Furnace. The only thing worse than a hut is a walking hut that throws spicy meatballs at you. It requires 0 brain power. You place it in the back and it annoys the opponent. That's it. It forces the opponent to respond every 7 seconds or take damage. It's nagging. The card. It's not intimidating, it's just a pest, like a mosquito at a barbecue. No aura. Number 34, Minion Horde. Strength in numbers! Yeah, sure buddy. You spend 5 elixir, they spend 3. You just donated the game. You're practically handing your opponent the win on a silver platter. They look scary for exactly half a second. Then they evaporate. Dying instantly is not very aura of you. They are glass cannons without the cannon. Just glass. Number 33, Clone. This is just a gimmick. It's a party trick. Look, now there's 2 of them. It relies on the opponent being asleep at the wheel. Okay, sometimes it does look funny. It creates chaos, but relying on a chaotic spell to win, that's cheese. It's basically saying, I hope you don't have a splash card. And cheese is for rats, not gigachads. Number 32. Rage. Just a bottle of anger issues. At least the lumberjack has to die to drop it. That's sacrifice, honor. But the spell, you're just paying 2 elixir to say, I want to win faster. Impatience is not attractive. It barely does any damage, it just makes your troops purple and angry. Come on, bro. It's not that serious. Number 31. Mirror. Oh, you thought it was clever to do the same thing twice. They'll never expect me to do that same stupid play again. Sure, playing a level 16 card feels powerful, but it's also incredibly cringe. You're paying a +1 elixir tax just to be annoying. It screams I only have one good card in my deck, one trick pony, 0 versatility, and 0 aura. But hold on, if we see if the rocket lands, I bet you can't hit the subscribe button faster than this rocket hits the tower. Try it. Alright, back to the list. Number 30. Rocket. If you use this to finish a game, you are boring. You're robbing us of a dramatic finish. It's 6 elixir of give up on strategy. Sure, it does massive damage, but missing a rocket is the single most embarrassing moment in a man's life. If you miss, you don't just lose the game, you lose your dignity. You have to delete the app and move to a different country. You lose aura with the rocket itself. Number 29. Goblin Barrel. The defining card of bait. The Goblin Barrel practically screams, please log me, and that's their entire existence. Begging your opponent to use a spell. You're basically a beggar. When it connects, it feels good, but 99% of the time, your goblins land and die. Getting King Tower activated by a tornado, that is aura suicide. Now your opponent has a cannon pointed at you for the rest of the game. Number 38. Skeleton Army. Larry and his cousins. There's something satisfying about swarming a tank. It's like piranhas eating a cow. But let's be real, they are fodder, they are born to die. You play them knowing they'll evaporate in half a second. Unless that one single Larry survives and connects to the tower. That specific Larry, that one, has aura. If you ask me, that Larry has even more aura than the number 1 card in our ranking. But the rest of them, utterly garbage. Number 27. Witch. The queen of mid-ladder. She does everything, but she does everything badly. Her damage is low, her health is low. New players think she's OP because she spawns infinite troops. Good players know she's just kind of free elixir. She's a walking positive elixir trade for your opponent. She walks like she has nowhere to be. Move your feet, Grandma. We have a tower to take. Number 26. Night Witch. She is the witch's emo sister. Her only purpose in life is to spawn bats. That can annoy you. She has a staff, but hits like a wet noodle. Her bats are literally more useful than her. She is strictly a support card, a sidekick. Sidekicks do not have main character energy. She exists to make the golem look better. Speaking of witches that ruin your day, number 25. Mother Witch, the grandma with the cookies. This card is pure toxicity. You play a swarm, she says, "Thank you for the easy win, sugar," and turns your own army against you. It's objectively funny to turn your opponent's army into pigs. It's disrespectful, it's chaos, but is it skill? No. You just place her behind a tank and watch the farm grow. Mid aura. Number 24. Lava Hound. The flying tank. Playing Lava Hound is basically playing solitaire. You place it in the corner and then go make a sandwich. Come back in 30 seconds and see if you won. If the opponent has air defense, you lose. If they don't, you win. But after a decade, it attacks like it's tickling the tower. Threatening? Yeah. Cool? Nah, it's like watching a flying meatball. Number 23. Golem. The Rock. This is the ultimate I don't care what you do card. Opponent pushing the other lane, ignore it. Opponent emoting, ignore it. Golem players have a simple brain. Build push, take 3 crown. They don't know what defense is. It's brute force, it works, but it is the strategy of a caveman. Me place rock, me go smash. Slightly more aura than E-Giant, but just barely. Number 22. Balloon. The most stressful card in the game. That initial hit does so much damage, it's actually illegal. One hit and the tower is half gone. With every ounce of respect in my body, balloon players are psychos. They will throw this thing at the bridge with 0 elixir and pray. They live for the gamble. High risk, high reward, but mostly just annoying cheese that makes your opponent sweat. Number 21. Graveyard. This card is the embodiment of RNG. Sometimes the skeletons spawn perfectly and take the tower. Sometimes they spawn in Narnia and do nothing. You're leaving your win condition up to luck. You're rolling the dice and hoping the game likes you today. A true Giga Chad controls his destiny. He doesn't roll the dice. He makes luck his destiny by pure skill. Graveyard is effective, but it's for gamblers, not for winners. We are done with the spam. We're done with the luck. If you want the aura of a champion, you know it's a click. Now let's look at the cards that actually require a brain. Number 20. Electro Wizard. He enters with a zap. Electricity. He screams every time he attacks, he's got crazy hair, he constantly interrupts your opponent's troops. He's the, actually, of Clash Royale cards. He's the ultimate disruptor. He ruins the flow, but he's squishy. If you let him die, he's just a funny guy with a perm. But keep him alive, and that is pure control. Number 19. Phoenix. The bird that refused to die. I live, bitch. That is this card's energy. It looks majestic, it's literally made of fire, it pushes heavy units like they weigh nothing. But if your egg gets destroyed by a log, you go from legendary bird to omelet, or a deduction for being delicious. Number 18. Bowler. Look at this big old blue dude. He does not care about the battle. He just wants to bowl. Bye-bye. He treats the enemy win conditions like bowling pins. He's calm, he's nonchalant. Being unbothered in a chaotic situation is a sign of high aura. He's just chilling and enjoying it while everyone else is fighting for their lives. Speaking of things that keep on rolling, number 17. The Cannon Cart. A troop on wheels. Oh. You killed me? Just kidding. Now I'm a turret. This card is the definition of reliable. It doesn't do anything flashy, it just does its job. Doesn't complain, it's like a Toyota Corolla. It's not a Ferrari, but it will survive the apocalypse. I'd say it has respectable aura. Number 16. Skeleton King, the big bone daddy himself. He walks around collecting souls like he's the Grim Reaper. That's undeniably metal. When you pop that ability at the right time and that army rises, it feels like a movie scene. But if you pop the ability with 0 souls, you just spawn 2 Larrys and look stupid. He's the Sung Jinwoo of Clash Royale. Kind of, but with less powerful summons. Arise, Okiro. Number 15. Royal Delivery, the Amazon Prime package of death. Most players forget this card exists, and that is why it has aura. It requires timing. You can't just spam it. You have to predict the future. You have to read your opponent's mind. If you miss, it's a tragedy. If you hit, you're a tactical genius. Number 14. Poison. Rocket is for brutes. Poison is for villains. It's a slow, painful death. Go ahead, walk through it. I dare you. It creates a no-fly and walk zone on the map. It commands respect. It's subtle, and subtlety is the mark of a true master. Number 13. Hunter. The eyebrows alone give him plus 50 aura. His mechanic is pure testosterone. Most ranged units want to stay far away. Hunter wants to get close. He wants to smell your fear. He requires perfect positioning. If you place him wrong, he does nothing. A card for men, not boys. Number 12. Golden Knight. Look at this glorious mane. This man is pure Riz. He never stops smiling. His ability is literally broken if you know how to use it correctly. You need a degree in calculus to predict where he'll go, but when he hits a wall, he looks like an idiot. But when he chains to the tower, he is the main character. Number 11. Monk. Peace. Serenity. Return to sender. This is the ultimate know you card. Watching your opponent's own spell destroy them is the funniest thing in Clash Royale. It is psychological warfare. He doesn't fight with anger, he fights with wisdom. So we're bordering on Giga Chad territory now. We've cleared the spam, we've cleared the mid-ladder menace. The next 10 cards are the Hall of Fame. If you main these, you're built different. Number 10. Fireball. The old reliable. It's not flashy like Rocket, it's not toxic like Poison, it's just pure, concentrated, get deleted, my friend. Nothing feels better than a prediction fireball. You throw it before they even place the card and destroy them. I hope that's close to the Minecraft damage noise. It makes us feel like my homeboy Muhammad Light. It pushes back, it destroys, it wins games. Simple, clean, classic. Number 9. Hog Rider. He is the face of the game for a reason. He has a mohawk, he rides a pig, he wields a hammer. He is iconic. People call him spam, but playing Hog Rider at high level requires the fingers of a pianist. You have to outcycle, you have to predict. He's loud and he's goddamn undeniable. Number 8. Expo. The villain. To play Expo, you have to be a bit insane. You place one building and then you defend it with your life. It is a siege. It forces the opponent to play your game. You want to attack? Too bad. Deal with this. It's hated, but accepting the hate, being the villain, now that takes some massive aura. Number 7. Ice Wizard. The coolest card in the game. Quite literally. Ice to meet you. He throws ice, he has a handlebar mustache that defies gravity, and his defense is impenetrable. He just stands there, slowing everything down, looking unbothered.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
There's a Patrick impression for you. He controls time itself. That is power. And speaking of things you can't touch, number 6, Royal Ghost. He's the only card that forces you to stare at the screen, and if you blink, he connects. He floats, he sleeps until he hits, and he vanishes after he kills. He's a phantom. He's a phantom. He's mysterious. He is pure drippy aura. He doesn't walk, he glides. Number 5, Mortar. The Thinking Man's Expo. The blind spot is the most Giga Chad mechanic in the game. Oh, you placed a tank to distract me. I don't care. I'm shooting over him. It disrespects the tank, it pulls tanks, it snipes towers, it costs 4 elixir. If you lose to Mortar, you didn't get spammed, you got outplayed. You got checkmated. Number 4, Bandit. The Speed Demon. That split second of invincibility, that is the skill check. If you time it right, she is immortal. You can dash through boulders, dash through explosions, she's slippery, she hits hard, and she does it with style. Calculated aggression. Number 3, Fisherman. Fish Slap! This card requires a PhD in geometry. One wrong placement, you lose. One correct placement, you activate King Tower and gain enormous advantage in the game. He dictates where the pieces go. He's the puppet master. He tells the opponent's troops where to stand. Also, he slaps people with a fish. If that isn't aura, I don't know what is. Number 2, Miner. The king of control. The game literally has a tip saying nerf Miner. Achieving that alone requires massive aura. He can go anywhere, he's always there, digging, chopping, tanking. He's the hardest working card in the game. He's the backbone of the highest skill decks in history. He doesn't need a sword or an axe, he just needs a shovel. Pure competence, pure aura. And finally, number 1, Magic Archer. The Geometry God. This is it, the highest skill ceiling in the game. You're not just playing Clash Royale, you're playing pool, playing snooker. You use the lessons you learned from your geometry class, lining up that perfect angle, seeing the arrow fly through the tank, and hearing that ching sound on the tower. It is the most satisfying feeling in the world. If you master the Magic Archer, you aren't just a player, you're an artist. Rank 1, infinite aura. But the Geometry God wasn't always this respected. In fact, he has the craziest backstory in Clash Royale history. If you want to see how he went from 0 to infinite aura, and how he literally broke the game, click this video right here. It explains the entire history of the Magic Archer. Go study geometry, and I'll see you there.